and getting to know your fat. Part 3. We've spoke about the problems that fat can cause in respect of the build-up of it and how it causes problems with how the body communicates in terms of getting rid of the food that we eat once we've eaten it. And also we've already spoken about how it causes problems in relation to how it speaks to the brain and what brain signals are given once it does speak to the brain. And that's the problems occurring as the fat accumulation occurs. So getting to know your fat. So we know that it's called adipose tissue. We know that our body's comprised of about 40 million cells, give or take. Also, there's about 40 million cells in this body, which will accumulate and add up to about 20% of our body weight, and it's alive. It's got its own blood supply, it's got its own nerve tissue running to it. We know that different positions of the body will indicate a name that's given to the fat in relation to if it lives underneath the skin or if it lives around the tummy, so the vascular cavity. What I'm going to speak about today is fat cell size and the increase in the number. So when your energy balance becomes positive, meaning there are more calories consumed than burned, your fat tissue increases, particularly known as white fat tissue. Do you remember we were speaking about white and brown? So white is the one which will work with energy. So white fat goes, firstly, it increases in cell size, and the medical name to that is hypertrophy. Then, increase in volume. So it will go first in volume, and then it will increase in number, and that's called hyperplasia. So it's proposed that fat, or adipocytes, have got a maximum volume. So it's basically means that your fat cells can only get so big, and once they reach the critical cell size, they'll trigger production and make new fat cells. So in other words, your existing fat cells are filled until they reach the capacity, like a balloon, and then signal to the body to make more fat cells. Obviously, doubling and doubling and doubling, depending on your diet, depending on what you eat. So, interestingly, the research has shown is that natural production of fat cells steadily increases during childhood and then later in early adulthood. What this means is that it could mean that research is still ongoing, is that children who are obese or putting on weight now are likely to be as obese as adults and experience great difficulties in trying to achieve weight loss. My details are below, and also my details from the website. I'm happy to help. Please get in touch.